This is our 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab. It's got the LT V8 and we're gonna see if we can make some money.
All right, we just picked up our 2014 Silverado. It's crew cab four-wheel drive LTZ. She's a little rough. So far, the brakes are a little sketchy. Had almost no gas in it. It wouldn't start. We jumped it. The horns blew, the wipers went, but it seemed to calm down. I think it was a voltage issue. Right now, we're just getting service brake assist light. Don't really know what that means. Power steering's kind of hard to turn, and I mentioned the brakes were sketchy. We're gonna take it on a little drive. We got fuel, it's got good oil pressure, and it's not getting hot. A few good things, so let's see what this thing's got. I'm not gonna pull out in front of that guy. I don't know, shaky. I don't know if it's a tire balance issue, and I think the rotors are pretty warped because, well, I gotta turn here in a second. When you get on the brakes,
it shakes the entire truck very violently.
it's a little shaky.
As you can see, the camera is shaking a lot right now by just driving.
All right, I'm about to hit the brakes. It's shaky.
Now let's do a pull. Ooh, that didn't feel good.
Yeah, training feels a little weird. Maybe not do it pulls.
Yeah, let's not do that anymore.
You may want to service that.
That's on me. I had high hopes for this one, and I probably shouldn't have.
This is way more expensive a truck than we normally buy. We paid about 10 grand for it because it's a 14 with 150,000 miles on it, which, I mean, not bad. It's usually like, should be like a $14,000, $15,000 truck cleaned up. But we knew we had to do a windshield and some seat bottoms and get it detailed, and I knew it needed a battery, but I really wasn't planning on doing a transmission or major engine work. It has no lights. You know what I think it needs?
What?
Torque converters going out. Torque converter ain't doing torque converter things anymore.
Torque converter ain't torque converting.
It ain't torquing or converting much.
It ain't torque converting. Oh, this isn't good.
At least we're here. We're rolling in. How many times do we barely roll in this place?
Cut back to the Jeep. So are we coasting or?
All right, we just left our mechanics dropping off some parts for this 14 Chevy LTZ Silverado. Turned all the rotors, had to do rear pads. It had a bit of a shudder, which is pretty common on these 6-speed transmissions and these newer Chevrolets. Not bad. So what we're doing is we're flushing the transmission and just changing fluid. It could be a torque converter. We'll see, but that's what we're trying first. And then the interior seats, the seat bottoms are cracked, typical GM leather, so we're putting new seat bottoms on it. Then we're gonna put a windshield in it and get it detailed and have it ready to sell.
Just got the truck back from detail. We're gonna buff the headlights, take some pictures, and get it ready to be listed.
All right, these headlights are really bad. I'm gonna try to just hit them with a buffing pad and some pretty aggressively cut compound, and we'll see how they turn out. We may have to sand them. All right, so this probably isn't gonna be that impressive of a before and after, but you know, it's a 10-year-old truck and we're just trying to make it look a little better.
Now we're going to discuss a lot about price. We bought the truck from a Manheim auction for $10,300. With the brake stuff, seats, a windshield, a detail, and a transmission flush, we had about $11,300 in it, so about $1,000 extra. We listed the truck for $16,800 and eventually took an offer for $16,000, giving us a total profit of $4,700.